Hi guys, I was just wondering, did you ever wonder what was in the trunk of a Nova? Let's find out.
Hi guys.
Imagine.
It's a little hinge adjustment. Not a good place to be. Had to put the trunk lid on. I was trying to get everything back in alignment. Because, well, I'll show you what I've been doing. Not sure where to start, so these are still floating, but I had to get the trunk lid on and get it sort of close. It is latching, but it's staying up here, but when I push down on the hinges underneath, kind of draws that down, so that's a little closer. I'm getting this down further. I have some trim out here now to give me some guidelines of where this got to go. And this was what covers all this mess right here. And I'm still a little bit high. Like I said before, I just take a little bit at a time because I don't want to overcut this. And my door gap is getting better with everything floating, and I noticed right here it's really tight. Milo pointed out there is a tool for this. It hooks in there and brings the door down. I did Google it, got a look at it, but I don't know if I'm going to need it yet. I think my problem is right here. I don't have this quite straight, so I'm going to have to make something to push this out that way, and that will give me my gaps here a little better. But I still may need that tool, I'm not sure. But this is, I got the come-alongs over there holding that, bringing that up until I can get this thing pretty close so that I can start putting some clecos in it. But there's a trunk lid on there. She's lining up good with the tail light, so that's a good thing. It's just the quarters are still just a floating. This is actually, this one's lined up really good right here, so I may be able to put a cleco in that hinge under there soon. It's just that side over there is giving me a little bit of trouble. And this door is coming. It's as long as I can get these gaps close, that's all I'm worried about. I want to get the lines right, but the gaps, because these doors have been worked on, and I got to get this piece of quarter in there, which this one is getting a really good line, but not the other side. That door will go in. Like I said, everything's still floating, so this is the slow process. This one's almost down there. It's got to go about 1/8 of an inch more, and I'll have this one right in place, and that'll be a starting point so I can get that other side in the right place. So we'll be back, guys. I hope I don't have to go in that trunk no more. I heard of being in the doghouse, but being in the trunk's worse, so I'll be back, guys. So guys, here it is, Monday morning. It's 10 after 9, and I didn't get much done yesterday. I did a little tweaking. I got the windshield set in there because I wanted to see just where it was, and one of the problems I got is right here. The pillar that I reconstructed is not quite straight. It has a dip in it, so as you can see I have a little gap in here that's got to be, this has to be brought out, so I got to figure out how to get that straight. Other than that, I think it's the right shape, and I'm getting closer to my gap here on the door. Like, it's good all along there now, but it's tight right here, so I think once I get this part brought back out, this will line up a little better. Gap here is getting better. At the top it's good, but it gets pretty tight down here, so I'm thinking this has to go back a little, because you can see right here it's off about 1/4 of an inch, And if that's brought back 1/4 inch, it might line everything back up here. So I got her pinned or clamped. I had to go borrow some clamps from my buddy. I didn't have enough. So that's in the right place as far as I know. I got the trunk lid on. It's really hard to line up with everything's not quite in the right place, but it's coming. Low there, little high there, low all along that side. But I can adjust that later. It's latching really good. So I just got one screw in each hinge brace. Just keep everything from twisting. Shutting really good. Like I said, it's just clamped, nothing solid yet. This door here is still a little close, so I still got some more moving to do. But I think I'm gonna stop right here for now. And I have a buddy. I know a buddy. It's in another town. Actually, it's about 35 minutes from here to Hesanova, and I'm going to run down there, visit him, and do some precise measuring to see just exactly where I got to go. I had all these measurements wrote down, but I know I got them here somewhere. I just haven't found them. So, but what I think I'll do is, his car's in pretty good shape, so I'm going to measure off of his. And that way I'll know, get a better measurement. The gap under that door over there is still, it's not as high as it was, but it's still a little high. So, and in there, I don't know if you can see that, right here, whoops, can't get my hand in there now. Right there, this pillar has to go in and be spot welded right to there. So that's going to change everything too. So everything if I make one movement in any area on the car, it changes everything. So this is why this one's slow. So I think for today, where it's very nice out, it got really hot in here yesterday. I did get my light changed. That was not pleasant. It must have been 150 degrees up there in that attic. But I got her changed and got my lighting back in this corner. So this is where I'm at. It is looking more and more like a car. It's just needs more tweaking. So like I said, I got to get some more measurements. And I'm just standing here looking, and this line here lines up good. This one here is high. So, but when I look at the door here, it sort of goes up on a slope. So I don't know if the door's bent or what, the door skin. So I got to get everything within 1/8 of an inch anyways to get this to work out right. But stuff back there looks pretty good. So, and like I said, the windshield's fitting in there, and I had the chrome on it, but everything's still a little wide. And if you can see here too, this is not quite straight. So I got some more cutting and shaping to do here. I mean, I got and it's still a little low. I did cut some off. I'm gonna have to cut a little bit more off. But I want to get this door in the right place first before I start hacking away at that. So like I said, I don't want to overcut. So that's where I'm at. So it's not like lining up a door when you got to line up a whole body. So like I say, if you look down the side, it's some of the curves there's no real line, it's just a curve. Seems to be lining up alright. And that line there at the top, I don't know if you can see that or not, one of them seems to be lining up pretty good. Door's not shutting tight, but see, I'm not worried about that yet. I got to get everything in the right place. So same as this line, it's lining up pretty good even on the top, and the round of everything seems to be okay. So I may have to pull a fender out too and get that on there so that I can get more line to go by. So this is a tough one, but she's coming. It's crazy too, I know, but I used to have one of these cars back in 1980, I believe, and this is why I want to get this one together. I wish I hadn't had to tear two cars apart to make one, but well, here we are. We're in too deep to stop, so we're gonna go for it. Nothing to lose now. So another thing there too, a few people's been asking me about HPR, and I'm just as much in the dark too. What happened to him? I checked too. His YouTube says his channel's down, no videos and everything. So I hope everything's okay there. And I can't get a hold of him. I tried, and hopefully it's just a computer thing and he comes back soon, because I really enjoy his videos. Learn a lot from him and everything. So being pretty good friends with him, he's taught me a lot. Like that chisel thing there, I wouldn't have known nothing about that if he hadn't showed me. So like I said, I was just passing on what I was showed, so I hope I passed it on right. It seems like you guys liked it, so that's good. It is a good way to make patches. It works, but like I said, I got him to thank for it. So I'm looking forward too to see what happened to him, see if he comes back. So hopefully he'll be back soon. So anyways, like I said, I'm in the dark on that one too. So anyway, I think I'm gonna go out and clean up the core support today, where it's nice out. It's a little cooler outside than it is in here, and just try to get some parts. I mean, if I do get anything done, it's a step forward. So like I said, I want to get some more measurements on this, and I'll be back later to show you what I've done. I got the headers dug out because I want to put this engine back in soon, and as soon as I get this pinned, stuff like that. So like I said, if I get anything done, it's all a step in the right direction. So I'll be back, guys, and give you a little shot of what I do. May not be a whole lot, I'm not sure. Just depends on how energetic I get, because it's been a lazy weekend. We had a pretty good day yesterday. One of my young fellows up last night. We went and watched the fireworks. They kind of sucked, but it was fun. Had a little baby there in Savannah. The little baby, he just, I think he's only 3 months old. And he was just, he was watching them fireworks like you wouldn't believe. He thought those were great. So, and Savannah had a good time. We all had a good time. So it was a good day. But like I said, I didn't get much done on the Nova. So, like I said, it'll come together. It just seems to come in spurts. So you got to do a little bit and then stop and think. But I need some measurements. I need to find my measurements or go get new ones, so I can get this thing right. So, anyways, guys, I'll be back throughout the day with a little update, hopefully. So, hey guys, here's my core support, sandblasted. It turned out too bad. This thing was crudted up bad with grease and stuff, but it's in good shape. A few pits down there to treat, but nothing serious. It's solid. Aim is in something. So I gotta do a little more along there. I just run out of sand, so I'm gonna put another bag in her. Go over it again. So thought I'd give you a shot of it. Like I say, it's in really good shape. So I do have some good parts, just not a lot. So a little spot there I got to re-weld, or I must have cut a bolt off and sliced through it. So I'll get that welded up before I prime it. So I'm gonna go over this again and then etch prime it, or sand it, etch prime it, and epoxy prime it, and that will be done. That's still heavy grease in there, so just wash it off. It scrapes off pretty easy, so I'll take some degreaser to it first. So that whole thing doesn't work too bad. You can see I'm making a beach. It's like Milo there. I don't like sandblasting. It's dirty, messy, but it does do the job, so saves a lot of sanding. Anyways, I'll be back once this is all primed. Oh guys, I got her sandblasted. Still got to go over it with sandpaper. I'll grit it, clean it up some more. Sandblaster not working too bad. I need to get better sand. That's just silica sand, and I want to get some of that black diamond if I can find it. And so I've seen a few guys on there use it, and it seems to work better. So, but it is cleaned up. It's in pretty good shape. I'm not going to get it primed today because my energy has run out. It's getting quite warm outside. So, but I'm glad I got it cleaned up. So, and these headers, I dug out the headers, and this one's caved in a little. So, I think Matt, Slow SRT, mentioned a long time ago I got to get that fixed. So I got to take that somewhere this week and get a piece of pipe in there, because I'm not gonna cut that myself because I'll never get that right. It'll leak or everything else. So, but they are Hedman headers, and there's the stamp each right there. So I don't think these ever been used. I just run this blaster over a little bit there, run out of sand, or I would have done the whole thing. I want to paint these up with high heat paint, and very anxious to get this motor back in. So just to hear it run will be encouraging. Get moving. But right now I'm not going to go any further because I'm going to go get some measurements this afternoon. I think it's getting too hot to do anything else. So go get some measurements, and then next Friday, oh, I'm back on vacation. Yes. So hopefully I'll get this thing pinned together, engine in it, and any luck at all, the front clip back on. Fenders and inner fenders. Get some paint on the firewall. Just little steps at a time. But hopefully, once I get the measurements, I won't be very long getting this thing pinned together. Because it's closer now than it has been in a long time. So, it's coming. And hopefully, I'll have a moving something. The old Franken Nova. Greg, give her a call there. So, anyways, guys, hopefully I get a Nova out of it. And I'm gonna let you go here. Be no more videos till next Friday, and hopefully you got a little bit of energy left, because I find that I only got to work 3 days, but the heat down there just sucks. It's good right out of you. So, anyways. Like I said, hope to see HPR back soon. Hope nothing bad is wrong. I know he's had trouble with the satellite internet, so hopefully that's all it is, and he gets her straightened out and we see him back soon. So I really miss his videos. So anyways, gonna let you go there. Hope everybody has a good week, and take her easy. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, guys.